Handling actually is one of the major things when it comes to furniture supply chain. If we talk about the industry in general, the damage rates are pretty high. They're like 5 to 6% damage rates. And if we say 5 to 6% damage rate, it's a good loss for the company, right? For any of the company, right? And that's a major challenge when it comes to any online furniture player like us, right? We fortunately have been able to implement many things around this by our experience, the number of 12 years which we spent in the industry, and we are able to contain the damage rate within 1%, which is like the
Got it.
benchmark for the industry. Now, philosophy is simple that we are not into a business of delivering like thousands and lakhs of items. We are into a business of delivering limited number of items, but in the most precise way. We don't go with the throughput game. We go with the handling with care kind of game. Okay, and our team, which is a team of around 1,000 people who are working in the warehouses, who are delivering the furniture to you, are all being managed by us directly, and they are well trained on this aspect on how to handle the furniture. Once a vehicle comes for unloading, our focus is not to unload the vehicle in, let's say, 30 minutes. Okay, but then the focus also comes to unloading it quicker, but the priority remains there should be no damages, and then the second priority is that it should be quicker. Okay, so that's how the philosophy is driven across the entire supply chain. If you look at our vehicles, we have our own fleet of vehicles which are customized vehicles for last mile delivery. So what do we mean by customized? So basically we have made compartments, we have put the paddings on the floor and the sides of the vehicle so that there are no damages when the vehicle is going for the last mile delivery. Similarly, when it comes to warehousing, we have pallets with foam sheets on the pallets. So there are certain practices like this which we have developed on our own. We have not picked it from somewhere. We have developed all these practices on our own with our own learning that how do we handle furniture so that there are no damages. Then the third part comes to the QC part. Okay, furniture is not a category that suppose you have a dent, so that means the furniture is bad. Okay, first of all, a simple dent can lead to customer rejection, which doesn't happen in many of the other categories like apparels and all. If you talk about, they are handled very differently and the customer accept the product, right? But in our case, if a dent is there, the customer will reject it. That is where when we come into picture. Okay, at what point we have to do quality checks. Okay, there are multiple points, so we should not be doing a lot of quality checks at every point, but what is the optimum number where we should be doing the quality checks? And if a product is found to be having a minor defect when I say, so it can be a scratch, it can be a dent, something like that. So what we need to do with that kind of product? We surely don't want to deliver that kind of product, but can we repair it? Can we polish it? So all these capabilities we have in-house. We will do minor touch-ups, we will do a minor repair of the product, and then we will deliver it to the customer. So that's the main factor that we have been able to reduce the damage rates from the industry 5 to 6% to 1% kind of